Jay Chip here. Feels so good to be back after a little break because of the All-Star game. So not too much value was popping up. I didn't want to really place anything on those games, but there is going to be a lot of value, especially on college b-ball today. I will get into that a bit later on in the video when we use the tools. But first, let's recap this slip. I don't know if you guys remember, I posted this one sometime last week. It was this for LeBron free square here over 0.5 points. I said, yeah, obviously we got to grab this. Any discount really, we just have to get our hands on. He obviously went over that mark. Now, this can be something interesting here. So Kuzma, under 18.5 points rebounds. He cashed it. Super sweaty play, but he cashed it by 0.5. And the converse is true for David Terrell, college b-ball play. We had him under 13.5 points. He chalks us by 0.5. So what? Usually a 0.5 beat is like, it's grounds to get mad at. But we did cash the Kuzma play by 0.5. So you live by the sword, you die by the sword. It's fine. Things are going to happen like that. I really still did like this underplay on the David Terrell, but you know what? It's fine. We move forward. What I love, this +5 units for you guys here heading into the break. That wasn't the case. So I believe we're under this 30 mark now, just under, I think we're at 28.75 or something like that of units profit since the start of the video. So again, thank you guys for all the support, and really encourages me to keep making these videos for you guys. So with that being said, let's start a fresh slate here, fresh week. I know NBA, all the props, or all the games are starting back on Thursday. There is some props available on the tools live, but obviously there could still be some pre-game adjustments with the lineups and everything. So I'm not going too heavy here. I probably will stick to college basketball today. As you can see, there are already a lot of purple on the tool. A lot of these plays are coming from the college basketball scene, but again, I'm recording, guys. The deal, we're getting 2 promos today, actually. So if you see this by the time this Victor play still up, this taco, I believe this was the first one, you can get this in, but I will just play it safe with this Kylian Mbappe. So everybody that watches this video today could probably get this one in. Again, if not, if you watch it a bit later, you could just slap in the next promo. We want to be all over these promos, these tacos, like I just said, because we're getting discounts. They're automatically plus EV plays, positive expected value plays, because they're discounted from the market, and we're getting that his two-shot discount from his original 4.5 line to work with. So we obviously want to be on Kylian's over. I don't want to explain too much there. You guys know the deal. Promo, we take over and we move on to the next. And we can finally jump into the tools that we're using from Parlayers. As always, we got the player prop optimizer and the sharp money tool, basically comparing the Prizepicks lines that are currently on the Prizepicks board to peer-to-peer exchanges, no big ProfitX included, to see where sharp bettors on those exchanges are placing their money. We want to quote unquote follow the sharp money. We want to follow the directions of these sharp bettors, because they really do have these projections, these really advanced models to determine most likely outcomes for a player's over or under. And that's why I really want to follow them. Obviously, on top of following the sportsbooks consensus, which you see here on the right of your screen. And if I go over to the player prop optimizer, we also have the sportsbooks here to the right of your screen equipped. But as you see here in the middle, we have competitors to Prizepicks as reference, including Underdog Fantasy, DraftKings Pick 6, and Better Picks, just so we could see where we're getting the best discrepancies among these Prizepicks lines. And getting started right here, I will actually start with the player prop optimizer. My strategy usually is to go for the sharp money tool, really condenses the best of the best plays, and then I cross-reference with the optimizer. But what I play the day still here, I just posted it maybe 5-10 minutes ago to all my socials on Twitter, Discord. You guys really want to make sure you're following the Twitter and you're in the Discord for these free daily drops even before I drop these videos, so you guys get the best plays of the day. But I really like this Keon. Not even gonna say the last name. No, forget it. We're gonna just go with this Keon play here. This college basketball. I said there was gonna be a lot of value. It looks like that's true today. Look, there's not many data points on this, but I will show you guys and pop up something on screen right now. On Underdog Fantasy, he's offered at 7.5 points. That's a big discrepancy from this 9 line that we're getting on Prizepicks, 1.5 points. And that underdog line also coincides with this 5th line that we're seeing on the tool. His over is a favorite, but his line's at 7.5. So basically, for Keon to get 10 or more points is going to be a long shot, as indicated by these other books. And that's why I want to be on this play at an under 9. And that's why I have him selected as my play of the day. So this is already looking like a really random slip. We got soccer, college basketball, definitely not what we're used to, but hey, the tool's going to cover us here for today, and I love that play. And there was a play I saw. This Giddy play's not bad. I got it in on Underdog Fantasy, this under 7.5 times. I don't mind that. I think he's back full time for the Bulls. I'm not sure if he's on a minutes restriction or anything, but this play's looking good. +110 to his over, -150 MGM to his under. I would play that, but I kind of want to stick with the college basketball today. I might just go a full college basketball slip, make sure the slip settles today or tonight whenever these guys end up playing. Guys, I really like this Elliot Cadeau play in this Michigan-Purdue game, points under 9.5. A couple reasons I like this play. First off, I go across the market, he's a minus 138 favorite to his under here. All the books seem to agree that he's favored to not reach this 10 mark or over. So that's one point that I liked. Another point that I like is they actually have him on the Profit X exchange chart bettors that might be pricing this line at plus 110 to his over. They believe that his under is the favorite direction as agreed on by the market here. And if I go on the player prop optimizer to see Cadeau's point line, I can see here that he's not offered on Underdog Fantasy, DraftKings Pick 6, or Better Picks. He's either been discounted on these other apps or he's been removed completely because he's so favored at this underline. And if I go here, I'm going to stay in college basketball. Cadeau, 9.5 points. Beautiful. I always check the alternate lines here when they give me the option. And look at this, guys. 13.5 is a demon. That's fine. 12.5 is a demon. That's fine. 11.5 is a demon. Prizepicks is really telling us that he's not favored to go over, let's say, this 11 mark. But then they have his demon line also at a 9.5 points. This could be a mistake by Prizepicks. They have a 9.5 point sign as a demon prop, as you're seeing on screen right now. And they also have a regular 9.5 line. What does this mean? We know, guys, we check the alternate lines. I've been telling you guys, if there's a demon on a certain prop, so let's say this 9.5, we can only take the over only because Prizepicks believe that his under is actually the favorite direction. And usually when this happens, they don't offer the same line at a regular over and under at the same number, at the same prop. But because we have this here, this is a little mishap by Prizepicks that we could take advantage of. We could jump all over and take advantage of this and take his under 9.5. So it's almost like, well, it is like we're taking an under on a demon, which we should be all over, guys. When you see this green light should be popping off in your head, like this is the play we have to get in. So Elliot Cadeau under 9.5. Looks like Prizepicks is also agreeing with the market and the exchanges that his under should be the favorite play. And yeah, that will round off my slip here for a 3-man for 6x as usual. I am limited to 5 per slip, so I will get this in for $5. But yeah, I'll do a quick recap. The Killian tackle, again, whenever you guys see this video, just get in the tackle that's live on the Prizepicks board. You could just replace that if Killian's no longer there. I got this Kian. Again, I'm not saying his last name, under 9 points, play of the day. A lot of books have him at 7.5 points, so we're getting that 1.5 points discrepancy in our favor. Beautiful. And this Cadeau play, we see here that the exchanges, the books, and even Prizepicks believes that his under 9.5 is the favorite direction. We want to be on this play before Prizepicks takes this regular line off and just keeps his demon line up, so we can't take under on it anymore. I will get this in, upload it, and yeah, that will wrap it up for this video. It's been J Chip, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.